Mayor Daley, Governor Quinn, and the governors of 7 other Midwestern states signed a memorandum of agreement today. They hope it will make them frontrunners in the race for federal stimulus dollars earmarked for high-speed rail projects. As much as $8 billion are at stake, and as Rich Samuels tells us, if high-speed rail comes to Illinois, it wouldn't be for the first time.
Chicago, from the mid-1930s to the late 1960s, boasted of the nation's fastest trains. So high-speed rail down the line would, in a sense, be a return to the past. So just how much of the $8 billion in high-speed rail stimulus dollars do the Midwest governors who signed the agreement today think they need to put this network together?
I think the answer we would like is all 8, but we understand it is not only 8. It is when you take the ongoing appropriations, it may be as much as $15 to $19 billion.
Wisconsin Governor Jim Doyle put his state's skin in the game following a February visit to Spain. He signed a $47 million deal to purchase 2 high-speed train sets from the Spanish manufacturer Talgo. They will run on the increasingly well-patronized Chicago to Milwaukee route. If the stimulus funds come through, service will be extended to Madison, the state capital, which last saw passenger service in 1971. Governor Pat Quinn put Illinois' skin in the game when he signed the state's $31 billion capital budget 2 weeks ago. It allocates $400 million for high-speed rail, most of which will go to further upgrade the Chicago to St. Louis line.
Illinois, Chicago, we believe in rail transportation. This signature today signifies the support of the 13 million citizens of the land of Lincoln in this important mission that all of us have in America.
But as one might easily imagine, the enthusiasm for high-speed rail expressed in Chicago today is not universal.
It's a boondoggle. It's a terrible misallocation of very hardworking taxpayers and their money.
The Illinois Policy Institute recently published a study titled "Taking Illinoisans for a Ride: False Promises of High-Speed Rail."
The high-speed rail is a nice idea, but again, it's who's going to pay for it.
The skeptics will say, what are you doing spending money? Come on, this is a tough time. This economy is going through a rough period. And the obvious answer is, America is going to come back. This economy is going to come back. And when it comes back, it will come back with the infrastructure built for the 21st century.
Proponents of high-speed rail point to the jobs the infrastructural improvements will generate.
I think that the economists have projected that this project in the Midwest would create 57,000 permanent jobs and 15,000 construction jobs, which could last a good number of years given how long the investment will last.
But don't hold your breath until the high-speed rail dream is realized.
This is not like the day when you cut the ribbon on a highway and the first car goes in the highway. This is going to move in segments and increments. You're going to see funding of more and more segments of passenger rail, improving times, and it's going to build into a system, a modern, efficient system. It all won't happen at once.
Meanwhile, states desiring high-speed rail have already submitted applications for projects with a total cost of $102 billion, even though there are only $8 billion presently available. For Chicago Tonight, this is Rich Samuels.
You can find out more about the Midwest High-Speed Rail Association and view a map of the proposed railways on our website, WTTW.com/Chicago Tonight.